Hey guys, welcome to the first official podcast of Gamer Vibes. I'm here. My name is Voxen. We also have Lord Assault, Grim General, and Quakers 909. Today, we don't have the best equipment. We're not completely 100% ready for this. We're just having fun. We're testing out the water, seeing what this podcast can actually do. Um,
The reason
so
we're
I
using
decided to.
Oh, sorry.
I decided today that we were gonna go ahead and make our introductions. Shout out to all our people, and yeah, let's just go by introductions. Who wants to start off?
I guess I can go first.
Uh,
Everybody.
Yes, human number
completely
one.
up to you. Yeah, just Miss Human.
Hi there. My name is Salty. Well, Salty's just a nickname, obviously. If Salty was my birth name, that'd be stupid. Anyways, so just figure I'd get that out there. Honestly, I'm not really part of the whole gamer vibe. I don't have any real equipment for games, so I just play
Aw.
Roblox the whole time that these people are doing. So,
That's fair, though.
Well, I mean, at least you're honest about it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
more
I
honest
am
than I'll be.
playing an off-brand Minecraft.
No,
Hey,
you're not.
off-brand Minecraft. Would that be considered a sin?
Yes.
Never
Yes.
mind. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. By the way,
All right.
so
Maybe.
for anyone wondering, the reason we're using an image is for one thing, we don't have face cams. For another thing, no.
Plus,
Will
we're
we
just
ever?
shy
No.
about our faces.
Probably not.
No. Let's just do it without the face cam.
Yeah, let's be famous people
Yeah.
and pretend we never existed.
Yeah,
Let's be
yeah.
corpse.
We don't exist. We don't exist.
What?
Obviously.
What's existence?
Yeah, we obviously don't. We'll never exist to society. That's facts. Damn, that just went a little dark there.
Alright, who's going next?
Yeah.
Who's going next?
Either
I'll go
one
next.
of you guys. I don't care.
I'll go next. So I'm Grim because Edge. I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty
Because
much
Edge.
yes. Anyways, I'm pretty much just the tech dude here.
The tech dude. All right,
The
we
tech- I'm a
respect the
tech
tech dude.
I'm a tech.
All
Deck.
hail the tech
Is
dude.
our
I'm a
None
tech
of this
deck.
would be
dude.
possible without him.
No, I'm a tech deck.
Yeah.
He's a tech deck.
I'm a tech deck.
he identifies as a tech deck from 2009.
Those were amazing.
I remember taking those apart during school, and I'd get yelled at for it because I'd have like random skateboard parts all over the classroom, and my teacher would just, yeah, I'd get detention for it.
So anyway,
right.
introducing our next person, Q.
We call him Q, Quakers, whatever.
What's
Honestly, we
good,
don't care.
guys? My name's Quaker. I don't know.
He's a Quaker.
Yeah.
He causes all the
story
earthquakes in the
behind-
world.
The story behind the name Quaker was I went to go create my PSN name for the PS3 back when I was like 12.
And he never changed
I meant
it
to
again.
spell quacker like a duck because I'm an Oregon Ducks fan for football. I misspelled it and I'm never changing it. Deal with
Hey,
it.
it's your own
Oh,
unique twist.
I have one thing to say before we get into anything else. What we say here is just our opinions. You cannot take anything to heart.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
If you get offended, that's your fault. We're not. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care
if
if you get offended.
If
with
you
what I
get
say.
offended during this video, we just ask that you leave. Please don't hate on us or like call us out or anything.
Yeah, we're just gonna be
'Cause
kind of doing
honestly
our own
just
thing.
having fun. We're just having
I mean,
fun. Please don't.
Yeah, we're
hate
just
us.
here to have an open mind. Like,
I'm here to
blatantly,
commit
we're not going to be
homicide.
like racist or anything like
Yeah,
that. There were going to be some very dark jokes, though. Like,
We're also gonna be like talking about
Why
serial
our
killers
dads
and such.
left us.
yeah, we're talking about
That's
serial
episode 2.
killers,
That's
and
episode 2.
that's episode 2. We're
Yeah.
that's a little sneak peek for you guys. And I
Yeah.
believe I'm the only person here without an introduction.
Yeah, I think you are.
Oh,
Didn't you
that's
introduce
okay.
yourself at the very beginning, though?
Well, my name is Voxen. I created my name about however long, I don't fucking remember. I go by Ginge. I'm a natural ginger, so go ahead and make your jokes in the comment section below. I don't give
Like
a
how he
damn.
has no soul.
I play guitar, I play games, and honestly, I'm just a free. I have no soul. Every freckle on my body is a soul I've claimed.
The truth comes
and,
out.
That took you way
and,
too
you know,
long
I'm-
to
I'm-
hear.
I'm a free spirit, man. You know,
You're a
I
free spirit
kind
with
of go
no
with the
spirit.
flow. I'm a free spirit with no spirit at all.
Fact,
I
that's
mean,
a
every
fact.
time I put on a pair of shoes, I get 2 souls. So you know,
That's so bad.
cheesy joke.
That's
It's a
so
cheesy joke.
bad.
I'm gonna go.
Cheesy
I'm
joke
gonna throw
warning,
myself.
insert here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw myself into joke Alcatraz and then give myself
Wait
the
a
death
minute.
sentence.
Wait a
Hey.
minute, no!
Grim, come with
What?
me.
Where?
All
I
right.
already lost you.
So for context, Grim and Quakers are playing.
Yeah, what we'll be
They're
doing.
playing GTA right now.
I, Salty, am playing the most off-brand Minecraft that ever existed.
They're playing
because I'm
Roblox.
too broke.
And I was playing Skyrim, then I got bored and started strumming on my guitar, and now I'm trying to lead the conversation into,
He's
to
the
everybody.
voice of
Today's
reason.
topic: homicide.
I'm kind
Is
of
it okay?
No! Whoa!
What?
No.
Yes.
So
I mean,
much going
okay.
on.
If we're actually going to be serious about this topic, is homicide okay?
Depends.
I say, out of anger, no. Out of anger, no.
Okay,
Uh,
guys, we just need
maybe.
another 4 minutes,
Accidental
and this will be
murder?
a
Sure.
technical video.
It's a technical video.
It's a
I mean,
technical
we have to
video.
get 10 different monitors.
Accidental murder.
Yeah,
How was murder
there is no
ever
way in hell we're
accidental?
ever.
We're not
There
getting
is no way in hell
monetized.
we're ever getting monetized. Yeah, no way in hell.
Oh yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
You know, technically, as long as we don't curse or say anything bad in like the beginning of the video, we can't get in trouble.
We
Exactly,
can.
exactly.
I mean,
Or wait for it, guys. This podcast is sponsored by Raid
No!
Shadow Legends.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No,
No, we're not.
We're not.
This is
Hashtag
our
not
first episode. Do you
sponsored.
honestly think Raid Shadow Legends would look at a bunch of losers like us?
No.
I just had to throw the joke out there. I had to throw the joke out there.
Honestly, Lord
We-
knows they're desperate enough.
They really are.
Hey, you guys have 0 subscribers. Want to just support our brand and put on this mobile ad and play it for yourself for a little bit? No.
YouTube
I mean,
will give you swearing privileges.
done.
Welcome to any other content video ever. Today, we're going to be discussing
Absolutely.
the 1,000 swear words in the alphabet. Dun, 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 dun.
Chapter 1. Fuck.
Chapter 1. How many swear words can we fit into 30 seconds? Go! Bam!
Just scream every fucking curse word known to man.
Oh wow.
All right, so we need to get onto a topic. All right, does anyone have questions for each other? You know, I'm kind of curious about that. Does anyone have questions for each other? Like,
I don't know.
really?
You know?
Really? You were just
Well, I mean, hey, Grim,
What?
I've been meaning to ask this for a while, but, like, I'm pretty sure we go to the same school, dude.
Probably. Do you go to Butte High?
You do.
Yeah.
I can
Cool.
already tell you. You do.
I already knew this. I just wanted to be annoying.
Lovely.
all right. Well, you guys go to the same school. Me and Quakers are both out of school.
One of us, 3 of us have actually gone to the school. The other one has not.
Yeah, I was up in Utah before I met all these jokers.
Loser.
Yeah, definite. Yes, I was. I'm actually from a small town in Vernal. Go Utes.
Go what?
I hated my high school.
Oh, you're from
Go
Utah?
Utes.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, no.
E.
Ew.
Are you calling me a Mormon?
No, God, no.
No,
Jesus. I would
God,
never
no.
inflict that pain upon someone.
Bruh,
That's it.
I am
You're
sitting
instead
right
of going to
here.
Brazil, you're going to Utah.
This
I
means
mean,
warm.
not to brag
means
or
more
anything,
cute.
but
Most
Mormons sitting
people
right
actually
here.
don't know this. I used to be a Mormon.
Disgusting.
Same. I used to
Really?
be a Mormon, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
I
used to be a Mormon too?
Yeah, I was baptized as a Mormon.
And then you
having
figured
sex.
out what.
Fuck
Oh.
that church.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
No. Feel free. Feel
Yeah.
free. Feel free.
Then,
We're
then
making
and
fun
then
of the
you
Mormon
figured out.
Church. No one's gonna care.
Okay.
We were
Then you figured out what boobies were. Then you're like, oh,
boobs.
fuck this shit. I'm out.
Bites
No,
lower
then
lip.
we learned all the restrictions.
Oh my God, what do you
and where
guys
our
think about that
tithing
swag
threads are
look?
going.
Whatever the hell that is. What do you think? What do you guys think about that? Like, that's so weird to me.
The
It
swag
was
look?
just-
Yeah, that's weird swag look.
Are you talking to like the emoji with like he's like biting his lower lip and he's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the fuckboy.
I think that's the funniest thing ever, honestly.
The sheesh.
The sheesh.
Honestly, where the
yeah.
hell did that even originate?
I have no
Just, like,
idea.
somebody
They
just
say
woke up
apparently
one
that-
day and said,
They say apparently that word peaked in 1941, so they're in the middle of World War One, and they're just, oh, there's a tank. Sheesh, sheesh.
That's so weird to me. Just who
Man,
decided
did you
to
hear that
make
Hitler
this?
killed himself? Sheesh.
Damn,
So anyway,
the Holocaust is happening.
Today's topic: who gassed the Jews and why?
Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
a little.
I'll admit,
that's a
bad,
little.
That's bad.
No.
That's
No.
bad. I'll
Whoa.
admit it. I'll admit it. That's bad. That's bad.
That's a bit far,
Looks
yeah.
like you have a little bit of editing to do, bud.
A little.
A lot.
I mean, I have to edit all of this.
Well, you gotta. We gotta make sure we're at least PG-13. I mean, we
No,
could be
I'm
rated
lazy.
R, but
I'm
YouTube's just
lazy.
gonna hit us with that strike real quick.
What do you mean?
Oh,
This
yeah,
isn't
you-
gonna make us any money,
YouTube's
anyways.
probably watching us recording.
It's
this
not going to make
anyways,
us any
just-
money, so they shouldn't really care about what a
They
channel with 0
shouldn't.
subscribers do.
Now watch we get
Bye
like
bye.
Yes,
really
they
popular,
shouldn't.
and I don't.
But
tell
then
you guys,
again-
and I just make like $80,000 a year.
Bye-bye, Avenue.
Then, if you make any grand a year, that'd be surprising.
Honestly, if I make money, I'm gonna split it. I won't be a prick, probably.
Alright.
All right. Well,
Let-
off the topic
let's
of
do these
gassing
races.
Jews, we're not doing anything racist. Leave this alone. Wow, this is going swimmingly.
Yeah.
I just started asking questions, and then we're on the topic of freaking the Holocaust.
Says the guy who brought it up.
Oh,
I
the
never
Holocaust
brought it
one?
up. You did.
You brought it up, you dumbass.
We were
didn't
talking
bring it
about a meme word, and
No,
you just
you
went
guys were
gas the
discuss-
Jews.
No,
like
you
all
guys were
angry.
discussing Hitler.
I was just saying that in World War One, the word sheesh peaked,
World War II.
apparently.
World War II.
Whatever.
The word sheesh peaked. I was
And
just
just out of nowhere,
correcting you.
oh, there's a tank there. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Oh, did you guys hear? Hitler killed himself.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
There's
you
just
can't
that one
judge
guy back
me
there.
for
Oh, shit.
anything.
Oh, I'm kind of judging you, low key. but, hey, we won't
I'll
talk
admit
about
it.
We won't talk
this
about
is,
it.
I won't lie. It's extremely judgmental, considering what I did. But at the same time, you at the same time, you know I speak without thinking.
Yes, that's gonna be a problem. We gotta make sure we are all kosher and happy here.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Unless you-
I fucked up. I fucked up.
You
By the
fucked
way,
up.
Yeah,
me and
speaking of
Quakers are
kosher-
racing.
Yeah.
What is kosher
we're
again?
doing racing.
What is I know it's a
Yeah,
type of meat, but
Speaking,
I physically cannot
speaking
remember.
of kosher, speaking of kosher, like people can't eat kosher because it's like pig fat and it's against a certain religion. I
That's
don't know
just-
which religion.
That's just
but
gross.
Jewish.
I mean,
No, kosher is good for the
Apparently
Jews,
just-
isn't it? I know, like
It
the
is,
pig fat is bad,
yeah.
but I know the
They can't
fats are,
eat-
like-
We're getting on weird.
Jewish people
topics.
cannot eat
Yeah.
pigs. Mormons cannot drink coffee. Cannot.
I
like,
would never
Mormons
succeed
can't do
in
a
it.
lot of
Rap
shit.
or
like
anything
I would
like
die
that.
as Mormon.
Mormons can't do.
I would die as Mormon. You can't drink coffee?
They say that if you're Mormon, you can't have.
Yeah,
sex
you
either.
can't drink-
It's like,
you-
no.
Yeah, you can't have sex until you're
Well,
married.
it's not limited to coffee. You can't have caffeine.
Ah! That's so bad.
You can't have any natural stimulants unless it's tea.
I would die.
And even then, you can only drink tea sparingly and when you're sick.
I would drink tea constantly just
Yeah.
to spite them.
Dude, I got
Yeah.
in a full-on war with my uncle because, like I said, I used to be a Mormon, right? So when I was living with my uncle at the time, he would bring me to church, and I would try to buy a coffee because our church was like directly across the street from my Safeway, if you guys know what that is.
Yes. Most people know
Yeah,
what a
no shit.
Safeway is. Most people know what a
Alright.
Safeway is.
So, story time.
Story time. Gather
I-
You're already
my-
doing
like, the
story time. but
first
okay.
time-
Episode 1,
The
and
first
we're
time I
already on
went to
story time.
church, I was 13. I bought myself a coffee because my grandmother gave me like $50 for the trip. I bought
That's-
myself a coffee and I walked into the church and everyone was staring at me and I was like, "What?" Like, it's just coffee. It's nothing bad. My uncle grabbed me by the ear and pulled me into like the side area where there's a water fountain and a bunch of jackets hanging up. And he's like, "Are you kidding me? Why do you have coffee in here?" I'm like, "Cause
say
I'm
it was
tired. Like, what the hell?"
Makes you feel better. The
And, like,
first time I went to
he's-
church, my hair got dyed blue.
He's
Hey, I'm
like,
sitting
he
here as a
almost
bleached
swat.
blonde
He
right
tried to
now.
swat the bottle out of my hand when I did that.
Why did
And
you
I'm
get
like,
Safeway's coffee
Are
in
you
the first
fucking
place?
crazy? Like, I bought this. It's mine. You know, me being
My
the punk ass 13-year-old I
precious.
was. My precious, yeah. And like we basically almost had a screaming match inside of a Mormon church.
Fight!
Oh yeah,
Mortal
the only
Kombat
reason
time.
yeah. The only reason that
I'm
I
waiting
left
for you,
the
Sabet.
church
Or I'm
is,
waiting for you, Grim.
I know.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
listening to Sean.
Mhm.
Yeah, the only reason I left the Mormon church was because I found out where the tithings actually went.
The what?
Yeah,
Like, I thought we were actually, like, putting them in a safe account so for, like, the church's actual purposes. But no. No. The Brotherhood just went out and bought themselves a new yacht.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So y'all got
Yeah, they
ripped
were-
off to the max.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So-
every week we had to pay 10% of whatever it was that we earned at work or something. And
Mhm.
it was put in a bank account at the bank. Well, what it's supposed to be used for, I'm pretty sure, is to like fund the church and the missionaries and all that.
Oh, it's probably.
And
Mhm.
anyways, we
Yeah.
just saw two people, two of the head executives at my Mormon church, just go in there and take it all out. And then my dad was actually kind of curious, and he had his dash can up, and he followed them all the way to a yacht dealership, and they sat there and bought a yacht.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Ugh. The
Yeah,
Mormon
this is
church is
back-
honest. Like, I believe
Yeah.
their morals are correct. I believe some Mormons are like the kindest people on earth. Like, I believe that personally. I know a couple of Mormons myself, and I still talk to them almost on a daily basis about my life and how it's going.
If a Mormon
like,
tries to stop me from
The
drinking
the
coffee,
church
I will
itself
deck a
is
Mormon.
very, very corrupt.
So it's a
There
church.
was a
Oh yeah.
somewhere
Like,
in
their
like
morals and everything are so corrupted.
somewhere in the middle of Utah, there was a church that was actually a scheme to cover up drug manufacturing.
Jesus.
So
Ooh.
yeah, so
Oh, we're getting 21 Jump Street up in this bitch.
yeah, so they're using that church as like a cover up to like do all this drug smuggling and all that, and that was part of the Mormon church. So
Oh,
What is
shit.
that's
with-
one reason why I left. The second reason why I left,
Is anyone here a Christian? Like a vivid Christian?
No.
I mean, I have a belief. Like, I
Oh god, I
yeah.
thought we were gonna stay away from religion.
we,
Oh yeah.
it's a touchy subject, yeah.
Yeah, it's a.
Somebody's
Uh,
gonna be
but
down there and be like,
we have-
oh, you should
we
follow
have
God.
nothing against Mormons. We have nothing.
No,
against Mormons.
I kind of do. I kind of have a personal vendetta.
Just so everyone
I
knows,
mean,
I
yeah.
could care less what your religion is. I'm an atheist.
Okay,
facts,
congratulations.
I was telling anyone who's
Congratulations,
caring to listen.
dickhead.
Yeah.
Congratulations, dick.
You just pissed off 30% of the YouTube community.
Wow, only 30%? That's so little.
Oh,
Oh,
Only
Logan
30.
Paul already did that in one day.
Well, that's
Don't
not
worry.
bad. Yeah.
Logan
yeah,
Paul
that's
pissed
actually
off the
good.
whole continent of Japan with that video he kind of.
He really
know.
did.
Was
though.
it the one with the hanging dude?
Yep.
Yes,
No.
we shouldn't really talk about that on YouTube.
No,
'cause-
it's not
Who
it's not
was
that bad.
that?
We're talking about Logan
Uh,
Paul's screw up. I mean, to be fair, Logan Paul has matured a lot more,
Didn't he just fight?
and
now
again?
he
I
wants to go
respect.
fight
I actually
Mayweather.
respect the hell. Yeah, I respect the hell out of him.
I
His
don't.
younger brother, on the other hand,
Jake Paul.
His
No.
brother's a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah,
It-
his
the
brother.
only reason why Jake Paul is
winning.
winning these fights is because
He can
he is
afford
picking.
training.
He's picking on the lower parts. He's picking on people lower than him.
Watch him like,
like-
do a official UFC match and just get actually killed.
Dreams can come true, brother.
Wow, that is dirty.
Just GTA racing.
That is dirty what you just did to me.
You just add him to a playlist.
All right, well, enough about Jake Paul because I feel like he's gonna find this video and call me out because I said bad about
Write
his
a
name.
diss
and he
track
wants to
on
box.
you.
He's gonna write a diss track on me, and then I'm gonna have to clap back.
So anyway, middle school stories.
Oh,
Oh,
middle school
God,
stories?
no.
Okay, let's talk
Okay.
about the time that my crush filled my backpack with chocolate milk.
Ew.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
rough, actually.
That actually is.
Yeah.
Like, that's really
Yeah,
messed up.
sweet little like fucking 11-year-old me was sitting there in 7th grade staring
He's
at this
doing
boy
good.
that I thought was extremely cute, and him and his friends caught wind of the fact that I liked him because I was planning on telling him. And so I told one other girl in my class that I was like, "Hey, I
No, we
think
do
I
it
like
like
him. What do I
4 or
do?"
5 days a week.
And
We do
basically she was
Minecraft a day a
like,
week
"Oh,
too.
yeah, we could, yeah." But anyways, so this girl, she told him, and he, being the dumb
And
person
then the day
he
that we do
is,
the podcast, it's kind of a whatever we
Yeah.
want to do.
Hey, Quakers, are you supposed to be muted?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Well, anyways, I'm listening to the story. I'm sorry.
I am listening.
oh no, that's cool.
I just had to make
Yeah.
sure.
So anyways, so yeah. Anyways, what happened after that was, basically this girl, she told him what I felt. Like, I was like, "Oh, I really want to ask him out. I really, really do. He's really nice to me. I like him a lot." And so, she told him
I hate how you're
before
good
I
at bike
could.
levels.
But yeah, anyway, so him and his friends found out, and his friends were not having this. And they were like, "Nuh-uh, he's staying with us. He's not getting a girlfriend anytime soon. Screw you."
So dumb
And
kids.
then,
That's dumb. Just that 13-year-old pride that every boy has. Like, oh no, we're bros for life.
No, screw that.
yeah.
If you
Yeah,
get a
it
girl,
really
that
was
is
No,
your
I-
thing. Like, I don't.
But anyways, so how did they spill chocolate milk inside of your backpack?
Did they like
they
They
just
took the
spent-
chocolate milk cartons.
They spent
and
like the
probably threw
next
it in.
month stockpiling.
Oh,
They
jeez.
stockpiled chocolate milks from the cafeteria, and then waited for me to leave the classroom, like to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know. But I came back and I didn't notice because like we were still in the middle of class, and I was just had my textbooks up on the desk. My backpack
Mhm.
was not empty. It had my first cell phone in it, and I came back. Teacher was absent as well, and she was just giving us study hall for who knows how long. But after that,
Hey, quick question. What
I
middle
picked
school
up
did
my
you go to?
bags because the bell rang to go home. Oh, I went to a little middle school out in the middle of nowhere called Ramsey.
Okay, just had to
Oh,
double
you
check.
went to Ramsey. Ugh.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
know. Everybody that graduated from there are absolute dickbags.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Someone's
anyways,
gonna
the
find
bell
it.
rang.
Someone's gonna find it. Hear you call them that, and they're just gonna go off on you.
They can try.
Well, no, I don't care who hears this. It's the truth. Ramsey school kids were nothing but arrogant little shits.
What does that make you?
But like I said, the bell rang. The bell rang. Well, I actually graduated in the nice class. I was the introvert. I hung out by myself. In that school, being an introvert meant certain death for you. I was an introvert. I still am an introvert. What am I saying? But anyways,
same.
back to the story.
Same.
Anyways, yeah, back to the story. I picked up the bell rang.
Oh, you
so
pulled
I
out the
picked up my
Corvette.
books. I picked up my books to put in my bag, and I opened my bag, and it's just filled to the brim with chocolate milk. Not like in the canister or anything, but like they actually opened up individual chocolate milks and dumped them into my bag.
I was
And I was
mean
like,
as a
what
kid,
the
but that's just
absolute-
horrible.
That is really
Yeah.
cruel, actually.
Oh yeah. And then they proceeded. I believe this was 7th grade year, and I credit that year for being the first time that I ever felt suicidal, no
Oh.
livable, because after that they bullied me so freaking hard. Like
For like having a crush.
one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's, oh my
Because
God.
the boys were like, "No, bros before hoes," and I was like, "Okay,
Okay, there
that's
are
cool."
certain like limits to that though. Like,
yeah." Like stealing everything inside my locker and hiding it,
how'd they get in
pushing
your
me
locker?
down, and taking my back. Our lockers didn't have locks on them.
Oh, that
This
sucks.
was just a small elementary. But yeah, anyways, that
So-
was fun.
Generic.
I just
Yeah,
made
they
a
did
huge
a
mistake,
whole lot of
Sebastian, and you
stuff
still
after
didn't
that.
pass me. Holy shit.
There was this one kid who was just absolutely insane. He
Oh, boy.
ate glue. He ate
Oh,
glue,
yeah.
just
Oh
as
yeah,
a snack.
that's a party guy. He's
Okay, I
he's
have
the life of the party.
Wait. Speaking of glue,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
one question for everyone here. Has anyone like
Alright.
just taken like a glob of glue and then just stuck it on their hand, let it dry, and then just peeled it off?
Yes, that is the most
Yeah,
satisfying thing to ever exist.
yeah, I've done that before.
I've never done that, but
Really?
like, the
What?
dumbest thing I ever do was eat soap.
You ate
Oh.
soap.
Facts. I did that.
Okay.
Well,
I
mean,
ate soap, snorted pixie stick powder,
I snorted Fun Dip.
I used to
ate
smoke
dirt.
Smarties.
Yeah, I
We
did
are
that
not good
too.
kids.
No, we are not.
No. People
Went
in
to a
my
bonfire
class,
one night, but that's a different
Oh,
story
boy.
for a different
Yeah, let's
episode.
not go into that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're doing middle school stories right now, so
Yeah,
I guess it's
people
only fair
in-
I share it.
people in my middle school used to shave off corners of their student IDs and snort them.
What?
What?
You heard me?
Apparently
Did
not.
I just hear
So they
that
would just
right?
so they're
They would
just
like,
sniffing
be
plastic.
sitting there.
They're sniffing plastic. Is what?
Just-
Ew. Like even
Yeah.
I'm not that gross.
I want to meet the
Yeah.
mastermind behind this guy. Like, hey guys, did you know if you snort the corners of your student ID,
IDs, you can get a high
you get a
off
buzz?
There was
Like,
uh,
what
That is
like I
kid?
so
said, there was just
stupid.
there was just this weird kid. I think he swallowed a pen once. Not like the actual pen, but like the ink cartridge inside of it.
Oh my
He-
god.
Oh no.
Is
tried-
he
oh,
okay?
this
From,
kid
like-
so many-
Is he
This
dead?
kid did. No, he's
I-
still alive.
How?
He's still alive. He's actually currently walking around the high school with tattoos on his knuckles, long curly hair.
So he's
He's
brain
the
damaged.
like biggest.
Oh, so me.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes a
Yeah.
lot of fucking sense, actually.
yeah. Blah 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 blah. Hey Grim,
What?
are we able to edit out names?
I can try, but I wouldn't put 100%.
Well,
like,
let's just put a fake
guarantee.
name for him then. Fake
Yeah.
name.
Okay
like-
then.
Johnny Test.
Tony the Tiger.
We'll call.
No, I like
him-
Johnny Test.
We'll,
Okay.
We'll call him Johnny Test because he was really tested my patience.
So for everyone who tested our patience, they will now be dubbed Johnny Test.
Johnny Test.
So
Oh, yeah.
if I want to call,
So in
So-
other words, I'm
so-
getting sued by Disney.
So I can
That's
call
not
my
Disney,
ex
dumb
Jennifer
shit.
Test.
Wait, would that be would that
that's
be
not Disney. That's Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Jenny
you dumb
Test?
fuck.
Okay. I have a feeling I
Anyways,
know
so
who you're talking
We're just gonna
about, but-
We're just gonna call him Johnny Test. Yeah. Yeah. But basically after that he did so many
Cocaine's.
freaking messed up things to me. He ate my colored pencils.
What?
Yeah, he took my colored
Why is
pencils
he
in an
alive?
entirely brand new pack. I don't know.
He just did he just eat the wood and all? He didn't eat
Wood?
he didn't
No,
stop
no,
at the
no, no,
he
no.
didn't just eat the lead. He just ate the whole pencil.
No, what he did is he
Holy
took my
shit!
colored
I'm really
pencils,
far ahead of you.
just a brand new pack, and shoved them into the electric pencil sharpener and just grinded them down.
Oh, the
And
way you
he-
said it was like he was
Oh.
taking bites out of it. I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought he was
Yeah.
legitimately just eating pencils, and I was like, oh.
There's no reason he
He
should
had
be
a
alive.
mechanical pencil once. This kid had.
Oh,
He
he
ate a
just ate a
mechanical
Yeah, he took a bite out of a mechanical pencil, and he had a lighter, so he lit the tip of it on fire and just sat there and smoked it.
Local
He was
pyromaniac.
like-
you
You're
can't smoke it.
kidding.
Local
you're-
pyromaniac
I
here.
know.
It's not possible. You'll like
No.
you'll get hit with the smoke, but it's you can't get the high.
Yeah, he was like sitting there
Why do you
know this?
smoking it.
I'm a pyro. Fire.
That's fair.
But yeah, the
Smoking
basically-
mechanical pencils, like
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Please tell me I wasn't that
Oh, yeah.
stupid. Please.
I am starting to like severely doubt the brain power of our generation.
You're only
Yeah.
just now doubting it? By the
Yeah.
way, guys, we're at 30 minutes.
Oh, we're at
Cool,
30
we'll-
minutes.
We'll,
Oh damn.
We'll do like 2 hours.
Oh my
Yeah, why
Heck
not?
yeah.
Okay.
We'll make them
We'll
like
post
2 hour
long ass
podcasts.
podcasts. But
Yeah,
It's a
let me
long ass
I
look
have
up.
podcast.
so many. I
Who
have
gives
so
a
many stories
shit?
about this kid.
Uh,
Yeah. So the funny thing is about this kid as well, he was caught smoking behind the school,
Again.
and he was sent to Acadia. So me and the
Acadia?
rest of my classmates decided to clear out his locker for fun. We found a bullet, a live
Oh.
bullet in
Oh.
his locker,
just
and we thought
just
he
a
was
sing-
gonna shoot us all.
Oh.
No, we
It's-
found like 6 or 7 bullets in his locker. We thought he was gonna absolutely light us up. We were
Yeah,
scared.
Oh my
Did you at
God.
least report him to like the office or something? Please
yeah,
tell me.
but
Okay.
at this time he was in Acadia already, and we were like, "Yo, what?"
What the hell?
Okay, what's Acadia? What's Acadia?
Acadia is
Place
this,
where somebody gets sent to like rehab.
Oh.
yeah, it's basically
It's like a little kid rehab.
it's
Little
juvie,
kid rehab.
Basically, it is basically juvie.
Mm.
Is it worse though?
They
Yeah.
give you bendy toothbrushes so you can't stab yourself. Bendy
You can
like
stab yourself with the
flexible
bendy toothbrush.
pencils so they
It's
don't
hard, but
stab
it's still there.
They've basically safe proofed that entire place.
So it was
but it's
basically a suicide
pretty-
prevention area.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was. It was a detention
At one point, yes.
camp. It was a detention camp, basically. But yeah, this kid got sent there, and we decided to clean out his locker on a whip, and we found 6 or 7 bullets.
I saw
6
what you
was
tried to
made-
do, Sabat or Grim.
Yeah, so it was. Yeah,
I
that
saw
was
what you
fun.
tried to do.
I was trying to
Suck
slipstream.
dick.
That's
And he got
that's quite disturbing.
Yeah, he got back from Acadia, and we all avoided him because we thought he was gonna shoot us to bits. We were like,
Yeah, what did his
okay,
friends
there
think?
hasn't
That's
been
the
a
real question.
single. His friends avoided him the entire time until one of them gathered the courage to say,
Great
"Hey,
friends.
dude, we
Why do you
found
own
this
bullets?
in your locker. We found this in your locker," and he was like, "I don't know how those got there." And we were like, "Oh bullshit."
Bruh, if you're smart
But
enough
yeah.
to smoke, if you're not smart enough to smoke a mechanical
If you-
pencil, you're obviously not gonna have a good lie.
Dude, I
Yeah.
wanna smoke a mechanical pencil now.
This sounds so
Do not,
stupid.
please. For the love of God, do not. Oh,
Oh, you flew off. Yeah.
I have another story about my best friend, my only friend in that school.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
He was my next door neighbor.
That's-
Him and the dude that smoked the mechanical pencil, we'll call him Johnny Test, obviously. So we'll call
Yeah.
him
Johnny Test,
the dude that
Johnny
smoked the mechanical
Bravo.
pencil. Yeah, we'll call him Johnny Test, and my best friend, we'll call him Dexter.
Danny Phantom.
I'm kind
Danny
of scared about this because I might
I don't
actually
know
get sued.
Well,
No. We're just naming them after cartoon characters. We can say the names.
Yeah.
We just can't say like, oh, we own Johnny Test and all that bullshit.
yeah,
We
Yeah,
can't like
we
come
don't
out with
own any
shirts
of
saying
these
Johnny
things.
Test.
yeah.
I think
But
we could.
we'll call him Dexter. My best friend, we'll call him Dexter.
Okay.
Dexter and Johnny got into fights constantly,
Oh.
and I'm talking like full fist brawls on the playground.
So did anyone have a knife?
That's some bum ass.
No, neither one of
Probably
them had
not.
a knife,
Shocking.
but yeah, surprisingly, none of them had scissors either. Thank freaking God.
If you have scissors,
Because
could you
I
break them in
actually got-
half and then throw one half at someone?
Yeah.
Yes, you
I
can.
mean, why would I know that?
I mean, why wouldn't I know that?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Finish it!
Just right.
But anyways,
Imagine if they put like a school teacher in Mortal Kombat and that was their finishing move, just throwing him.
A pair of scissors into their skull.
yeah, that'd be so cool.
That would be
That
cool.
would be so cool. But anyways,
Watch, they
Dexter
were listening in
and
and just
Johnny
added that.
got into fights constantly on the playground. It
Yeah.
was horrible because I got dragged into them a
How
lot
did
of
you
times
get
because they
dragged
were
into
about
it?
me. They were mostly just arguments about me that turned into full fist brawls.
I gotta
It was
ask,
Johnny
what
saying,
kind of
"Why the
conversations
hell
are they
are-
having, including you?
I don't know. It was mostly just Johnny going, "Why the hell are you friends with that thing?" And I was
Ow.
right there, like I was like,
Ouch.
I am not a thing.
I would have
Holy
decked him
man.
myself.
No, I chose to be the pacifist.
Screw that! He just called you a thing.
He called me a thing. He called me a bitch, slut, whore. He called
Okay,
me a lot of
oh my
different
God.
things.
Why didn't you do anything?
Anyways, because I had Dexter, and Dexter was the one that settled all the fights. He had the courage to frickin' smash him in the face a couple times.
Screw that. Stab
Anyways,
Johnny and then send in
yeah.
Dexter. Make sure the leg
No,
doesn't work.
Dexter always-
I weakened him! Kill him now!
I weakened the boss! Go, go, go!
That and also Salty is kind of a sweetheart.
So,
She
She
doesn't
really
like
is.
to-
Thank
She doesn't
you.
like
look,
to
if you gotta kill
probably-
someone, you gotta kill someone.
She does-
It's not a problem.
You
I
gotta-
don't
The thing
fight.
that I've learned about
I
you,
won't
Salty, is
fight
you don't like
anybody,
to
but
fight.
stabbing is stabbing. I'll do it if I have to.
It
It's
shouldn't
only
even
first
be
degree
a have
murder.
to- It shouldn't even have to be a have to. It should be a, if someone's trash talking you, you need to do something about it.
Yeah, Dexter always did.
You gotta
that
let me
thing
know when you're
for
at the
me
big jump.
because he knew how much of a pacifist I was,
Mm.
and yeah, it was weird.
Damn.
So yeah, he would fight all my battles for me. He would throw the punches, and I
Real
would
talk,
mostly
Dexter
do
probably
the
had a crush on
arguing.
you.
Dexter did have a crush on me. Yes.
Oh,
Aw.
disgusting.
Yeah, Dexter was technically what I like to call my first boyfriend, but I'm not sure about that because we were just mostly like play dating and stuff.
Aw.
So middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Middle
we were middle
schoolers. Yeah, middle
schoolers.
school dates.
Yeah,
We
middle
were doing middle school
school,
dates.
where
We just
you,
hung
you,
out
you
all the time
think
at
you're
lunch
dating
and stuff.
someone, but you're really not. But you
Yeah.
really think you are, but you're not.
So I don't have a lot
Yeah.
of middle school stories. I do have a lot of high school stories.
I've got one middle
Oh,
school
boy.
story, and it's not something I can say in YouTube.
Anyway, so I have
We're
a
not gonna
lot
talk
of
about that.
middle school stories.
I'll just give you the end results.
Um,
I ended up in school suspension.
Oh,
I think you
wait a
ended up
damn
in a.
minute.
I think you ended up on the school's list. Honestly.
And that's when the school decided I was on the list.
Anyways,
My high school story is also something I can't say. I got suspended for that one.
okay. I got
Yeah.
some funny high school stories.
I still got a lot of middle school stories I can go through. Like
That's 'cause you have a
the
life.
gym teacher that
I can talk about the time we were on a choir trip, so we were going out into like Salt Lake area,
oh no.
and we were gonna do a choir competition. It was me, my buddy Cody, or I have to come up with a different name for him, don't I?
Well, you already called him Cody.
My
so-
buddy. Okay, I'll
Might
just
as well
call him Cody.
Screw it.
No last names will be involved here. And my ex-roommate at the time, Doug, we were all going out to this
Doug.
choir.
Doug.
Doug. The Doug. But anyways, we were all going out to this choir trip, but we decided to stop at a mall to get some food before we went and did our performance. So me, Cody, and Doug, we were just walking around, and Cody went into a Spencer's, and me and Doug didn't think anything of it. So we just went to
I was
the
actually
GameStop
thinking about
downstairs.
Spencer's. I was thinking about Spencer's.
We weren't thinking
Spencer's
about
is the
this, right? We
shit.
went to a GameStop. I picked out this really cool Fallout beanie. I forgot what Doug got, but we came back upstairs, and my buddy Cody has like the biggest grin on his face, and he's like, "Guys, guess what I just got?" I'm
That's
like,
always a bad
"What'd you
sign.
get?" He pulls out a pocket pussy.
Oh my god!
And like me and Doug are like, "Whoa!" You know, just like minds blown that they would sell this in Utah of all places.
They sell it everywhere. What do you mean?
It's
Well,
a
anyways-
Spencer's, but you can find so much there.
You're a prick,
So,
dude.
anyways, we get done with our performance. We're getting on the bus to go back home, and my buddy Cody brings it out and shows all the freshmen in that year. They're
Oh
all
my
like,
God.
"Dude, that's so cool!" And he
That's
starts like
so
waving it around like a king. The fucking thing comes unhinged and it sticks to the side of the wall of the bus. And
Why did you
like
never
all
tell
the
us
kids are like,
story?
Why did you
I believe
have
I
it
told you this
out?
story.
No, you haven't.
Oh well.
You told no one
Anyways.
this.
I have a lot of
Great.
stories, dude. Anyways, so
My life is so boring.
like this thing is sticking to the side of the wall. Me, Doug, and Cody are laughing our asses off. Our choir teacher comes onto the bus and he's all like, "What's that sticking to the wall?" And my buddy Cody, without missing a beat, he just goes, "Oh, it's an improv sticky hand. You know, it's cool. We're just sticking it." He picks it out, throws it against the wall. He's like, teacher looks at him and goes, "You need to stop sticking things to the bus." You know, and he walks off to go to the front of the bus, and like everyone is dead fucking silent, and then just out of nowhere, everyone starts fucking laughing.
Oh, that poor
They're just
teacher.
panicking.
Did anyone ever like fill him in at some point? I feel like someone filled him in later on.
Did you ever
My
give a
personal
look
bel-
at him? Tell him what it was.
So, Teach, that was
I wish
that
I
was
had-
not a rough sticky hand.
But no, we
He
never
turns
told
back
him
in the seat and
anything.
goes,
But
yeah, I know
like,
it isn't.
there's a very small part of me that thinks that he knows what it was.
Oh, he probably
just
did.
didn't
Oh,
want us. He
definitely.
didn't want to embarrass Cody
He
because
probably
Cody
didn't
was
want
kind
to
of the love
admit he knew
child.
what it was.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the story of the choir pocket pussy.
One of the many
It was the
stories we will be
funniest thing
going over,
ever.
apparently.
I can tell you more. I can tell you about the time some guy popped a balloon during the middle of a school shooting drill.
Oh no! Wait. Okay, you're gonna have to tell us that one.
So, for
Yeah.
clarification, I only went to school for 3 years, and then I got my GED because I didn't want to be a Mormon. Well, on my final year of school, it was like my junior year, there was some guy that was threatening to shoot up our school. And, you know,
Oh.
we're all pretty freaked out about it. And me being the edgy 17-year-old I was like, kill me, I don't care. Anyways, you know,
You heard a loud
there was
pop,
a...
and
I
then
remember I was
pain.
sitting in the commons. I was sitting in the commons with my friends, you know, we're just eating lunch and, you know, shooting the shit. And,
Interesting choice of
there
words.
comes shooting the shit, yeah. There was a voice over the intercom that came on, and they're like, okay, so we realized that there have been some rumors going around about a school shooting. And then, like, I'm gonna use a alibi name for him. His name is going to be,
Danny.
Danny. Phantom.
Danny. We'll do Danny. So Danny, he was kind of a rebel child. He was like two grades lower than me, but you know,
So a
he hung
freshie?
around my group. he was a sophomore that year. So I was a
So you would've
junior,
been a
but
senior.
technically I'd have been a
So
senior. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have
But
had to have been
technically a senior.
So did you have 3
technically a
years of middle
senior.
school then?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
got held back in 6th or 7th grade.
Heh.
Anyways, so Danny leaves our group and he brings his little cronies around, and during this whole entire announcement, everything's, you know, we're just listening to it and we're like, oh, okay, well, if the school shooter is going to shoot us up, we all have to evac, whatever. Well, anyways, him and his cronies grab a big ass balloon. They go up to the 2nd floor of my high school. And like, you know, we're all talking. Next thing you hear is this loud ass pop, and you could hear like
How do we
40 or
evacuate
50
the
girls
school
start
in
to
50
scream.
seconds?
They start to scream like all these random girls from, you know, sophomore to junior, whatever. They scream once they heard that pop, and then all of a sudden you see Danny running down the stairs. He's like, holy shit! You know, and we thought it was an actual fucking deal.
I don't think he expected it just to be that loud.
Yeah, I don't think he did. Well, anyways, so
He
we
got
found out
expelled.
it wasn't real. We found out it wasn't real, and you know, days go on as normal. But I didn't see Danny for like the rest of the day. I was like, what the hell is going on?
He got expelled.
Well, I come to find out, no, he got fucking arrested.
Oh,
He got arrested for this. For
Damn.
like, I forgot what the charge was, but like
inciting
he
the
came.
shooting.
He only got arrested. He didn't go to jail or anything. He came back like 2 days later after, you know, explaining everything. He's like,
Sup,
yeah, once
guys,
I
wanna
popped
do
that
it
balloon,
again?
the principal looked at me. Oh my god. So anyways,
Prove me
like he comes
wrong.
back 2 days later. He comes back 2 days later and he's like, dude, I popped that balloon and then my buddy saw the principal. So I had to pretend like someone got shot so I could liven up the place a little bit.
Oh my god.
That was his
Really
that was
good
his that
idea.
was his train of thought there. Was he had to liven it up.
Just not. I could get in
And-
serious trouble for this. I gotta liven this party up.
Oh, it's seems like I'm haven't gotten arrested yet.
Real
Well,
talk. What do you think the shooter? What do you think was going through the shooter's mind after he heard that loud pop?
honestly, I
He
think it was
was
just a
like, "Wait a
rumor that was
minute."
getting passed around.
Rumor has
We
it
had a
the
kid-
shooter's still there.
Yeah. So my high school was relatively big. We had but there was one infamous kid.
It's me.
No, it was not you. Just for the sake of, his name is James,
James.
and James was a very very odd kid. I don't condone bullying. I hate bullying, but it seemed like everybody in that school had a personal vendetta because he was weird. Besides me, like I treated the kid with respect, and people would often look at me weird about it, and I'm like, no, like
That's the
I'm just
Oh,
exact
so he was
reason
just
that
the
I
residential
avoid-
weird
I
kid. He
yeah,
was just the
like,
residential weird kid.
yeah, it was the residential weird kid. Well, anyways, my freshman year
Did he wear black
of
trench
high
coats?
school. No, he did not. Oh my god.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
We're not going into that.
No. Uh, What I mean by weird, like this kid would watch a lot of Gravity Falls, and we were in the same
What's weird
grade.
about Gravity's Falls?
He would
If
watch
that
a lot
was
of Gravity
considered
Falls
weird, I was
fan
a freaking
fiction.
monstrosity.
Oh,
He would
was a
try to
fan
write
fighter.
love potions. He thought he was a
Okay.
dragon.
Okay, now I'm starting to understand.
But here's the weirdest story. He had a problem. He had a problem with masturbation.
Could have gone without that
Was
though.
he?
So,
Mm.
the kid
Under the computers.
the kid goes he went to the bathroom and he
Oh.
started doing his thing. He started doing his thing, and one of the juniors that year caught him doing that because he can hear a lot of grunting noises. So the
Ooh.
fucking junior slipped his phone underneath the stall and took a video of it.
Oh, what the
What
hell?
the hell? That's
I'm
messed
not
up.
kidding.
Like it's
I'm
not
not
it's
kidding.
not okay to do that.
It got
but in
when I say
public?
this video was like a wildfire, like this is like the second year Snapchat came out. It was all over.
Oh, that
everybody's
poor
Snapchat.
Kid. That poor kid.
It was horrible. So he got in trouble for, obviously doing
Recording.
things he shouldn't have been doing in school. But the kid who recorded
Obviously.
it got tagged with child pornography.
Ha!
Okay.
Deserved.
Oh,
Deserved.
yeah. Like I thought justice was thoroughly served, but
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
2 years later, I ran into that kid again,
Which one?
and
James.
James,
All right.
yeah. Anyways, and I was like, "Hey James, how have you been?" He's like, "Oh, I've been dealing with my things and everything." I'm like, "Well, just make sure nobody's following you into the bathroom if you have to do that." He's like, "No, I fought my demons before, and I will never do that again." And I'm like, "Oh, kid, you're breaking my heart." I was
Kid,
relative.
Yeah, 'cause he
I
doesn't
felt
wanna
like I
touch
was
his
his only
Twinkie?
friend. Because he just wanted to he wanted to tug on his Twinkie. Yeah.
That's where we
He
no.
wanted the serpent.
He wanted to do a serpent scene in the
He
school
wanted
bathroom.
to free the serpent. Yes.
He wanted to.
He was
free
playing
the
Harry
serpent.
Potter Chamber of
He was-
Secrets.
Who's recording
Sorcerer's
children jacking
Stone.
off in the bathroom? Hormoning Myrtle.
Oh, what?
There's a reason Myrtle's always moaning.
Yo. I mean, she did get attacked by a serpent, so.
Like, okay, just
Gotta
keep
talk
in
about
mind, I
something.
haven't
used
talked.
as a metaphor.
The last time I saw
Metaphorically
this kid,
real.
he was working at Walmart.
Oh no,
Right?
that poor kid. Walmart.
Yeah, he was working at Walmart, and like I ran into him, and I was working across the street at a restaurant at the time, and I saw him. I was like, "Hey, man, how have you been?" He's like, "I've been great. I honestly wanted to talk to you for some time." And I'm like, "Oh, really? What's up?" He's like, I wanted to thank you for being so nice to me in high school." And I was like, "Oh, it's a tough time. Everybody needs a friend, right?" He's all like, "Yeah."
It's heartbreaking, man.
Like
And then just
to
throw him in the
describe me
road.
in high school, I wasn't popular, but I wasn't a nerd.
So
like,
you were the
people knew
outcast.
me.
So you were like,
I wasn't an outcast either. I had friends. I had several friends. I had friends with the popular group. I had friends with the nerdy group. I was right in the middle.
So like me.
I'm one of the
So like
Yeah.
me as well. Except
I'm
popular
personally
people
one
don't
of
like
the
me.
outcasts.
Never mind. Excluding the popular
Well,
kids, I was that kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, moral of the story, that
yeah.
kid has gone through some shit, but he's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
kid, and I wish the best for him.
Oh yeah. I do have
Hi,
Grim.
I have
I
another
deserve
middle
that.
school story.
There was a kid I was kind of rude to though.
So
Oh, there's always
Uh,
that one kid you were always.
There's always a
rude to in high
kid that
school.
irks. Yeah, there's always a kid that irks you a lot. And
Tanner.
Yeah.
I can't.
was. Oh, who did that?
hey,
God,
no
I
real
hate
names. No
I'm
real
gonna
names.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Craig.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig. This is probably gonna be my final story because I don't want to hog up everybody's spotlight here. So
Aw.
Craig joined the choir because my big thing in school was choir. He joined the choir when I was a sophomore, and he was a freshman. And we all like to believe that we own freshmen's. Well, Craig was my freshman in choir. I had a different freshman. I was cheating on him.
Mhm.
Oh,
You monster.
I'm a monster. I'm a horrible person. Anyways, so my choir was getting a like a new shipment of books or pamphlets or something,
Probably
and we had to
pamphlets.
set up a bookshelf. Well, they parked the truck behind the back, and he offered some of us to go help out with that bookshelf. So we went to go do that, and Craig was just standing in the middle of the road while this truck was backing up, and the truck couldn't see him. So I was
Oh.
like, Craig, get out of the road. Craig, get out of the road. Craig, get out of the road, and he wouldn't move. So with like my best Sergeant Foley voice from Modern Warfare 2, I went, Ramirez, get your ass away from that truck! And like he looked at me and went, oh, and like backed away. I was like, what the hell is your problem? Do you want to die?
Yes.
He's all like, I didn't see the truck. I'm like, bullshit, you wear glasses. You should see better than me.
I can guarantee that is not true. You would not believe the things I miss. Everything. I've missed everything.
Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Doug had to like hold me back from this kid because I was like about ready to tear him limb from limb because
Oh Jesus.
that's just the tip of the iceberg for this kid. He doesn't pay attention. He would always talk in class. He brought toys to choir.
Why?
I think you adopted the wrong freshman.
Yeah, you
Oh,
might.
I did.
You might
That's
want
why I
to throw
cheated
that
on him.
freshman.
If you can't fix some, then you gotta replace them.
Exactly. If you can't fix the problem, just buy a better version of it.
Oh,
Hey, it's what
We'll
I did with my
solidify-
ex.
Ooh.
which one?
I can't solve my anxiety.
All of
so
them.
I got anxiety.
Jenny test.
Real talk. I do actually have
Anyways.
one hate story. I do actually have one hate story.
Like, and it wasn't just me that hated Craig. It was also Cody and Doug. But Doug had a lot of restraint for him because he was new. He didn't know how high school worked.
Oh.
Who's Doug?
And me being the 1-year veteran in high school and having a girlfriend at the time, I was just like, oh yeah, I know high school inside and out.
You just wanted to be a dick.
I was a dick to this kid, and I feel horrible. I feel absolutely
Oh.
horrible.
I was a dick to one kid so bad that I shoved him in a. So this kid was smaller than me, and I shoved him in a
Oh.
Oh,
locker.
he must be an actual midget.
No.
Hey, I am
Do you remember?
right
Do
here.
you remember? So Grim, do you remember? So I'm gonna actually say his real name. Do you remember who Eric Smith was?
Whoa! We're
No.
not doxing people.
I have no
I
idea.
mean, Smith is a common name, but let's not dox people.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to know names. I can't even remember my own name most days.
Okay, so a couple years ago, he was the really short kid that would always like walk around the school. Like my final year of high school, he was the really short kid that was like so popular and everything.
So you.
But I wasn't
Oh.
finally the shortest kid in school, so I
you were
was
angry
wanting
because
to
you
give him
weren't the
shit.
shortest.
No, I just wanted to give him shit. I just wanted to give him
You
shit.
took my spot on the podium, you dick.
No, I just wanted to give this kid shit. Turns out, like 2 weeks after me giving him shit for 2 weeks straight, me and him became like really good friends.
Wow.
But I shoved him in
Oh.
a locker.
That's
shoved him into
that's
a
so
locker.
mean. I can't say anything though because it's something I did. I'm not gonna use the real name, but it's gonna be kind of obvious to Quakers real quick who I'm talking about. Well, let's call her Carol. Carol was a very eccentric lady. I still hate Carol to this day. I refuse to talk to her. Anyway,
Are we talking about
starts with the T.
Are we
Don't-
talking about somebody's
say names.
girlfriend?
Yes, I am. So,
Okay, yeah, now I know. Now
so
I know.
Carol is a very much person I hate, and the reason for that
Very
is
very
she
manipulative
stalked,
bitch.
Yeah, she also stalked my entire friend group, one person at a time, and according to Quakers here, apparently also tried to go after me. So the one time my friend at the time, was like this really introverted person. Like,
We'll call
there's
him Peter. We'll call him Peter.
I don't want to
Peter?
refer to him either. Anyway, Peter is very introverted, and he's just an all around shy dude. And Carol, being the manipulative
kinda
person
weird
they
kid.
are, is
What?
like pushing him to the max and such, kind of forcing him. He's very bad at saying no, essentially. So, being the horrible person I am, I found her one day after school and may have yelled at her a lot. Like, for a good 20
May
minutes.
have.
May have yelled at her for a good 20 minutes to leave him alone, or I don't know, or what, but just leave him alone. He's already said no multiple
May
times.
have been a death threat in there, but we won't
May have
judge.
been a death threat, but
Hey, death
this
threats, yeah.
chick, Carol, then proceeded to come through another group of my friends, and then try to date one, tortured him, he got dumped,
And
and
then
then moved
finally
on to
got
the
one of the
next one,
dumbasses to
and
actually date her.
now they're engaged, and I'm just. So yeah,
They're engaged.
You might have given too much information, because what if our friend watches this?
I don't know.
Well,
It's
then
not gonna matter.
It's their fault.
Yeah, it's
They'll
their
It's their
fault.
fault.
Like, they have no freedom either. God, I'd be more surprised if they were allowed to watch this.
Good
Oh,
point.
Lord.
He probably has to ask her, "Can I watch this?"
We're gonna call him Jason if we ever have to refer to him, by the way.
Aw.
I have
So if we
another
ever get
story.
said Jason into this podcast, we get said Jason into this podcast.
If we get said Jason into this podcast, we're not allowed to let him look through the previous podcast.
I have another middle school bullying story. If anyone wants.
How many
Oh, boy.
bullying
Oh,
stories do you
no.
have exactly?
Too many.
Shannon has
I have a
Fuck.
good amount of bullying stories.
salty.
Okay,
Um,
time out. I need to make things clear. Who here cares about their actual name being leaked?
What?
Huh?
A certain someone here tends to let all the names slip constantly. Gingy's Gingy.
That's me.
Yeah, I know it's you.
It's
I'm
me.
kinda-
I'm trying to get used to this.
I'm over it,
trying to
but
get used to this.
I know, but we're also recording, so I need to know
It's
now.
It's all right.
So it's
I-
okay.
Yes, but I'm trying to get used to it.
Yeah, I know. So
I'm gonna call like my old friends them because I'm pretty sure they won't mind if their name's blasted. But like everybody else that I don't quite know, I'm gonna also put their name as a different name for obvious reasons.
Oh, I actually just remembered someone. I'll wait for Salt to finish their story, but I just remember this
yeah.
kid
Sorry,
I think I actually hated more.
Oh boy.
Okie dokie. So middle school bullying story. Let me just clear my throat real quick.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. So this story was by far one of my most hated middle school stories of all time. I was on the volleyball team for
That's
a
always
Bye,
a good
Grim.
start.
I was on the volleyball team for a very long time. Basically just the 4 years that I had it, because we were allowed to start it in 5th grade, and I was on it till 7th grade, not 8th grade, because the 7th
You
grade
just helped me.
Mhm.
You're a dumbass.
Mhm.
You
Anyways,
keep
so,
going. Keep going.
After that, what happened was my 7th grade year for volleyball pictures. The other girls were mad at me because every single year we had all participated. They had all like done their hair up and did all sorts of things. I always just wore my hair straight, and they didn't accept this
So
because I had like super long brown hair at this time. So they would always yell at me for having just wearing my hair the same way every day, just never in a ponytail, never in a headband, nothing.
it's hair.
I wore it. I know.
It's
I know.
hair.
And they wanted their 7th grade picture to be so special that they held me down and curled my hair. They sat
Really?
there like
you
had
could
me,
you
they had
could
me
sue them
pinned
for
down.
assault.
Yeah, I know I could. They had me pinned down, and they sat there with a curling iron on the gym floor curling my hair. And I gave up on trying to resist because I was like, know what? Screw it. There's nothing that can help me at this point.
That's
Nobody
so
here
illegal.
likes me. They're not gonna help me.
That's so illegal.
I know. I know. I brought this up to my teachers, and they were like, "Yeah, they're just being kids."
No, they're
And I was
not.
like,
No, they're not. They're
I
being
know,
Being
little
kids is
hellions.
like joking around,
know.
not holding someone down and forcing them to change their hairstyle because they don't like it.
Yeah, I know.
That's like shaving a kid
And
bald.
at this time, I was just naive, and I was like, you know what? This is probably true. I probably deserve this one way or another. I never changed my hair.
Oh,
But that was just 7th grade me thinking that. And then 8th grade me, I decided to quit the volleyball team because we got a new coach. And at this time, I had a lung condition, so I had to use my inhaler.
mhm.
I wasn't allowed to use my inhaler during practice.
Oh my god.
That's stupid.
Yeah, we were sitting
you
there.
could literally die because of that.
I know. I got extremely mad at my coach, and I just straight up said, "Know what? Screw you! I'm out of here." I threw my
Yeah.
uniform down. I went to the locker room, changed, threw my uniform down, and then immediately I just sat there. I sat there because I had to wait for my parents to come pick me up. I sat there for the rest of the practice, and everybody was like making like remarks at me, like, "Why did she do that? She's one of our best players. She knows how bad this is gonna hurt us." And I was like, "Yeah, you let me use my damn inhaler, and maybe I'll come back." But I doubt the coach will have that. And yeah, so the coach and I got into a big fight over that, and I was like, "Yeah, screw you. No, screw you. You're losing one of your best players." And after that, we were all planning. Well, by the time I was on the team, we were all like, we were doing so good. We were like going to finals because we all had set positions. I was the middle back player because I was the shortest, and the volleyball court's like set up like a pyramid where the net is the tallest. But yeah, anyways, they lost their back player, who hit a majority of the hits from the other team. And by that time, everybody else was like failing at volleyball, and they were blaming me for this. I was like, "It's not my fault. It's not my fault you can't play." And because I was so mad at them, I actually got snarky with them my 8th grade year, and I was like, "It's not my fault that you suck at this."
They
I was
deserve
like, "Not
it
my
so
fault.
much.
You suck at playing."
Yeah, that's completely warranted.
Yeah,
I
they're literally
honestly
trying
believe
to kill you, essentially.
Yeah.
And they want to
Oh,
try
yeah.
and blame that on you?
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I talked to my parents about it, and they were like, "Oh, it was just a curling iron. If it happens again,
That's
we'll do
illegal.
something." I know. Yeah, I know.
Your
Yeah,
parents are horrible
it's-
people.
I know.
Anyways,
So yeah, that happened.
yeah, that's definitely something.
My
I
god.
still
I
have
can
that
talk about-
volleyball. I still have that picture sitting somewhere in my room. Let me see if I can find it.
I can talk about how my best friend slept with my ex-girlfriend 2 days after we broke up.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Quaker.
damn.
Yeah.
Fast forward the days a couple and it's you.
Oh yeah,
Not
it is
even.
your
Not
turn.
even, dude. Not even.
What, weeks? Months?
So,
You're disgusting.
so, like, okay. So, what should we call you know who? And
Sam.
what should we call you know?
Sam. Sam, because they don't deserve it. Sam.
Sam?
Yeah, you know what I mean too. Sam.
Sam.
I do know who you're talking about, but they don't deserve the title. Like, they don't deserve a proper naming, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna fucking beat you.
Sorry, we're still
Spin
racing.
me out again, dickhead. Spin me out again, you dick.
Anyway,
I just put the
Sam.
picture of that curled hair incident.
Okay, so we'll say
wow.
Tanya and we'll say
Sam.
Michael.
Tanya
Michael.
and Michael.
Billy Bob.
Oh,
Michael was one
I
of my
can-
best friends.
Was.
One of my best
boy.
friends.
Keyword here. It's gonna help us in our investigation later on.
Is
I knew him for
Tanya,
4 years
if
and
know
I
who you're
decided
talking about. Oh boy.
to
sorry.
start dating his girlfriend, Tanya,
The
broke
whore.
up with him.
Liar.
And not even 20 minutes later, I'm making out with her in her car.
Ooh.
And then me and her secretly dated for 2 months until I told him what happened, and then we went on to date for another 2 months.
What he's not telling
Oh.
you is that they got back together after they made out.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, Michael.
That's cold.
Remember, you hooked up while they were dating.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure you did.
I waited till they were broke up. I waited till they broke up.
Still, dude, the bro
That's
code.
I
Yeah,
waited till
that's-
they broke up, and 20 minutes after they broke up, my tongue was down her throat.
Yeah, I know. That's not
oh
waiting.
my god.
This is why no one trusts you with the bro code.
Damn.
I'm not even joking.
Damn.
Well, I broke it once. I will never
You've
break it
broken
again.
it 3 times. I think.
Twice.
Oh, like that's still.
I
so-
dated Bubba's
so
ex,
better.
but Bubba's ex was freaking
You're still
4
with,
years after he
are you
dated
still
her.
with Bubba's ex?
So,
think-
I mean,
You're
no.
not. You're
I
not. You
just-
literally just broke up with her because you found a new mom.
Yeah, you literally just broke up with her.
I didn't
You
break up
did,
with anyone.
actually.
You broke up for the new model.
Anyways,
That's what you.
so-
Anyway,
to give you some context to this story, this girl had just moved from another part of Utah and came to my school. And think
title?
Gwen from Total Drama Island, but
Oh,
shorter and had blue hair.
oh wow. Wait,
Like
didn't Gwen have blue hair?
16-year-old me was all like, yes, let's go, let's do it. You know,
The big
I was
gay.
like amped up and ready to go. So, we started hanging out. I started talking to her, and she asked me out. And then some guy got jealous. We're gonna call him Deegan.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute.
We're gonna call him
Alright.
Duncan. I'm kidding.
It's not Duncan. We're gonna call him Deegan. Anyways, Deegan got really pissed off at me. And me and Deegan, were like kind of friends, but not really. Well, anyways, I'm spending lunch with her. I'm just talking about random stuff, our hobbies and all that. He walks by, drops a post-it note into my lap, and walks away. And I'm really confused. Like, what is this, a drug dealer? So I open up the post-it note, and literally it just said 2 words: "Horny bastard." And I was like, what? I was more confused than hurt. Like, I was like, okay, that makes no sense. But the girl I was looking at the time, looked at the note and proceeded to chew his ass out. Like, you're straight up angry, like how dare you do this, and all that. And I was just like, I was really lost. Like, okay, he called me a horny bastard, so what? Well, a couple months go by and then we break up. My best friend at the time, I'm gonna go ahead and call him Garrett. Well, anyways, it's I'm hanging out with Garrett. I'm at his house, and we're all playing Call of Duty or something. And Garrett looks at me and he goes, "Hey man, I need to tell you something." I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, so that girl you were dating? 2 days after you dated, I hung out with her and we kind of fucked in bed. And I was like, are you fucking serious?
What the hell did I walk
didn't
back
even-
into?
And why would you hold it on for so long? And he's all like, I'm sorry, man. I thought it was 2 days. I thought you had been over it. I'm like, kind of not, but all right.
Quaker.
So, we didn't talk for a little bit. And then my brother and Garrett were also friends at the time. So he invited him over to a scout dinner that we were doing because I was part of the Boy Scouts. Sue me. And I saw Garrett and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And he's all like, dude, I want to apologize about what happened. I'm like, dude, don't. I'm already over it. I'm living. I'm fine. And he gives me his wallet.
What?
He gives me a Five Nights at Freddy's plush, and he gave me something else, like a Gatorade or something. And he's like, I hope this makes up for it. I'm like, I don't need your money, man. Like, I need your trust.
No. You should take the money too.
I didn't start
that was
yet.
a-
Hey, Grim, get back
that
here.
was a-
What?
Yeah.
That was a Five Nights at
Oh,
Freddy's
you drove off
plushie,
anyways.
dude.
So did I.
He gave me a Foxy plush, and I was like,
Oh, the
I
fuck.
was so lost. Like,
Foxy's the
dude,
coolest.
you slept with my ex-girlfriend 2 days after we broke up, and you gave me this, and we're
Expected
supposed to
kill?
be cool. I mean, we were cool from the beginning, but like,
He made it worse.
what the hell? Yeah, he kind of made it worse in that situation. I was like, dude, you don't have to give me stuff because you feel bad. Like, just say, yo, I feel bad. Can we make up somehow? And
Dude, I'm
I'd have
sorry.
been-
We should
of
fight.
course, I'd have been all over it. Like I wasn't even mad at the beginning. Like it hurt for a second, and then I got over it. That's how you live
That's
life.
how you know
like-
you weren't in love.
Yeah,
hurts.
exactly.
Just imagine if I did that to Michael.
Yeah, Michael would absolutely destroy you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's
So-
how my best friend slept with my ex-girlfriend 2 days after we broke up.
Oof.
Yeah, I didn't wait 2 days.
You didn't
I mean, I waited
one
like 2
day.
days to.
You didn't wait a day. I mean,
I waited like
uh,
20 minutes to make out with this chick, but I totally waited like a day and a half to do anything other than
Oh,
then
that.
again,
that's so
my
admirable
my
of
Jenny
you.
test, my recent Jenny test, didn't even wait 24 hours before sleeping with another dude. So
Yep.
And she
Yeah.
tried to, yeah,
Yeah.
we won't
I
get
should
into that on
probably-
we
air.
won't
I
get
should
into that. We
probably
won't get into that
mention-
we won't get into that whole specific story just yet. I'm
Yeah.
more than willing to explain it, but they've
We'll
heard it so
put
At a
many
that
later
times they
date
don't
when
want
he's
to hear
not-
this.
We'll put a pin in that.
At a later date when he's not angry still.
Yeah.
I'm not angry per se. Like
He's
I'm
disappointed.
hurt.
You just have a lot of built up anger
I'm
inside.
hurt and disappointed, but overall,
Yeah.
I'm pretty content about what happened.
On that case,
I
let's
I
go
should
back to
probably
my physical violence.
mention.
Am I gonna win a bike race, dude? Am I gonna
Yes.
win a bike race?
Yes, I died on the track. What do you mean, am I gonna win? I died.
I should probably mention that during that whole hair curling thing from my
Mhm.
middle school, the whole time that was happening, this was my entire class because our teacher gave us permission to get ready for our volleyball pictures during class. The whole time that was happening in the gym, the boys sat there on the other side, like looking over at us, like, "Oh my god, that's happening!" Like they were genuinely scared of the girls that were doing this to me.
So it's guys
And I
and
was
girls.
like-
What's the time? What time are we at, Grim?
For the actual recording, it's 1 hour 11 minutes.
Oh wow,
Cool.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
that ain't bad. That
Alrighty.
ain't bad at all.
If I am
Yeah.
correct, that is typical podcast timing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll each tell
wait.
one more story each, and then we'll end it.
I do have one more story that I actually hate a lot more than the hair curling story.
I've got one more story as well.
I have
Oh,
the best
boy.
revenge story for high school.
I've got
Oh,
one
yeah.
that almost ends in me hitting someone with a hockey stick. They would have deserved
No,
it.
I got a revenge story that will top everybody's. I promise.
Oh,
Because
trust me, I have
karma
one.
is real, and I will prove it.
Oh yeah, I have one. Are you ready for it?
All right,
Let
let's
me
do
tell
it. Revenge stories, hell yeah.
All right, let me tell you about the time that Dexter. Remember, Dexter was my next door neighbor best friend who had a crush on me.
Mhm.
And we
Mhm.
dated for like 2 weeks, and it was fucking stupid. Anyways,
Wow,
anyways,
poor Dexter.
so okay, yo, Dexter
Dexter's-
had it coming.
Dexter was a fool.
This revenge story is about me and Dexter. This
Is your
was
revenge
middle
on
school.
Dexter?
Yes. Yeah. All right. So middle school, Dexter had just said, "Hey, I like you. Do you want to go out with me?" And I was like, "Sure, screw it." Anyway, so
Like every good
about
story
2
starts.
weeks, about 2 weeks in, we were going steady. We were like, "Yeah, okay."
You're middle schoolers. You
Then-
can't go steady.
Yeah. And this is where it went wrong. He tried to kiss me, and I was like, "No, I don't want to kiss just yet. What if my parents find out?" Because I was scared of that.
Your parents find
And,
out you kissed a boy and they ground you from
What
life.
if my parents? They would have too. They would have. These were strict motherfuckers. Anyways, so
How are they gonna
I was like,
ground
"No, I don't want to kiss you. I'm scared of that. What if I do it wrong?" Because I had so many insecurities about that whole thing. So,
What
anyways,
if I
he
do it
got
wrong?
mad at me. Dexter just straight up got mad at me and was like, "Fine. What everybody says about you true?" And I was like, "What are they saying about me? You're just scared of commitment." And I was
you?
like, "How the hell do they know that?" I was like, "How the hell do they know that?" Is my question.
Are you?
But yes, yeah, I am. I'm terrified of commitment.
Why?
Just
Cause
because things with my parents didn't work out, so I was like terrified that was gonna happen to me. So I was like, oh, yeah. So
You probably have this race, Grim.
oh yeah. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, I'm terrified of commitment. I'm sorry I can't kiss you. I'm just scared that I'm gonna hurt you and we're gonna end up not being friends anymore. And
so are you still
basically what
friends?
happened, we are still friends, yes.
Shocking.
But he cheated on me basically
Oh my
with the
God.
popular girl in our class.
no.
Why would you
No,
cheat
no,
on
no,
someone
it
with
was
the popular
middle
girl?
school. I know.
So,
This
Quaker,
was
I'm
the
gonna end
same
your
girl
life.
that held me down. This was the same girl. She's not the one that held me down, but she's the one that curled my hair.
No,
She was
that's
the popular girl.
so he already
Anyways,
knows
so-
this is gonna end poorly.
Oh yeah. Anyways, they were dating for about 2 weeks, and Dexter and I, we were kind of like arguing back and forth, like to the point where it was out in public and people could, like, on the school playground is what I mean by public, and
That's
people
not
were
public.
like looking at us and stuff. That's what I meant by public. I'm sorry. We did do it in a Walmart parking lot though. We did argue.
So
A
everyone
lot.
argues in a
Oh.
Walmart.
Hey, that's
parking
every
lot.
relationship, though. That's every relationship.
Yeah.
And here's
So,
me who
yeah.
couldn't even hold in a relationship long enough to argue.
Ooh.
I
But
just
yeah,
don't. I just try and avoid arguing, honestly.
All I remember
Same.
is the last time that I talked to him. Well, the last time that we argued was during a game of dodgeball. We were mad at each other for some weird. No, I remember why I was mad at him. I was angry as all hell at him because he had slaughtered my Minecraft wolf.
Oh my God.
My
Oh,
wolf
no.
army.
That's
had,
a
like,
declaration
30
of war.
I had
Yeah.
like 30
And then
wolves,
there's me
he
killing everything.
slaughtered all of them. And I was so mad at him. And we were in the middle of gym the next day doing dodgeball, and we were on opposite teams, and we were chucking them as hard as we
This
could at each other.
horrible
We
map.
weren't even worried about everybody else on our other teams. We were focused on each other. What
did the other teams
yeah.
think of that, by the way?
They
Just
were
out of
just
ki-
like, just
let him do their own thing.
We'll just let them do their own thing. And anyways, his other girlfriend, she was like, "Don't be about my boyfriend like that." And I'm like, "Your boyfriend, honey? What?" And Dexter, he finally snapped and he went, "I'm cheating on you," and nailed me with a dodgeball right in the stomach, and it hurt like hell. So me, in retaliation, grabbed that big ass rubber one and nailed her in the face. I nailed his
Deserved.
girlfriend. I was like,
Deserved.
well,
That is deserved. You don't cheat on someone and then just out them in the middle of a dodgeball of all places.
oh yeah. Especially after killing their Minecraft wolf army. That was where I drew the line.
I don't
But,
care.
Yeah,
yes.
that's
I'd kill
completely
anyone's wolves.
understandable.
You know for a fact, Ginge,
Yeah.
I'd kill all of your wolves, given the chance.
Yeah, I know you would have. You would have. I know that
But
for
yeah,
a fact.
I
I almost
nailed
did.
her right in the face and I chipped her tooth.
Ooh.
You should have.
Damn.
You shouldn't have stopped there. You should have kept going.
Oh, I didn't stop there. I kept going. She fell to the ground with her hands like cut to her mouth and she was crying. And that dodgeball ricocheted off her mouth and went right back to me. I picked it right back up again, went up closer in full force with like my 6-mile-an-hour throw. Wham! Down the back of her head. And that was
Imagine if
was
it came
fun
back.
for
Would you have
me.
targeted him as well if it came back to you a third time or a second time?
Oh, I just kept going because we had a whole array of giant rubber dodgeballs. They were like purple and green and blue and red and all sorts of fun colors. Some of them were tie-dye, which was pretty freaking weird and cool. But anyways, yeah, I was just
What
holding
was
all
the
of them,
class
and I
doing
just
during all this?
nailed- They were just watching me in a fit of rage and tears, like, "You cheating bitch!" Boom. And I
Now
was
what did
just
the teacher
sitting there,
do?
like, with a teacher was sitting there like, "Yo, I ain't getting on this."
Oh no.
He was listening to the conversation going, "Nah, she's right. She has every right to throw that ball right there."
Did you even get in
Anyways.
trouble?
No, the teacher was like, "Nah, she's got every right to do this. My wife did the same thing, but I didn't do this. I'm letting her do it." And anyways, the rest of the class, they were like, yeah, this was the one time I agreed with my class. They were like, yep, she's got the right idea. And they were rolling me dodgeballs from across the gym. They were like going and retrieving them and rolling them back to me. And I was just picking them up one at a time. And both of them were on the ground with their hands over the backs of their heads. And I was just sitting there nailing them one after another for
You should have
like
flipped
a
them
good
over and pegged them in the
25
junk.
minutes. I should have. Oh my god, I should have. But yeah, I just sat there for like 25 minutes, nailing them both with dodgeballs. I think I kicked her in the stomach a couple times. Because I was just sitting there, I was a crying fit.
They deserve it.
Angry.
I don't think
was
that counts so
mad
much
as hell.
more as vengeance as just, I'm gonna beat the absolute hell out of you.
Yeah, true. But I nailed her once in the face. Actually, no, I think I nailed her like twice.
Bye,
Twice or
Graham.
3 times.
Burn in hell.
Yeah, I nailed her like twice or 3 times in the face. Once on the first throw with the big rubber, the solid metalish rubber one.
There's a
It had like
one?
a metal core. Yeah,
A metal core?
Metal core.
Oh
It
my
had a metal
god.
core. I nailed her
Why
in the
metal
face
core?
with it.
Jesus Christ.
don't know.
What kind of dodgeball
I
are
don't
you
know.
guys playing? Hell, we got
Murder?
those
You're
little
You're playing
foam
death ball over
balls.
there, not
Yeah, we got
dodgeball.
Playing
foam balls
death
over here, and you
matches.
got death balls.
Yeah, we got straight up death balls. Actually, no. If I think about it, we had cannonballs that were coated in rubber.
Wait, real talk?
But yeah, I just picked that one up and nailed her straight in the face. Chipped like 2 of her teeth.
Only 2.
She fell to the ground.
Crying.
Yeah, I nailed her in the bottom jaw. That's how I chipped him.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, the next day she came with like a brace around her neck, and I was like, I did not hit you that hard. And she
I'm
was like
pretty sure you
avoiding me.
did.
She
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
she
you
was-
did.
I'm
wanted to
pretty
drop a
sure you
queens.
probably.
She just wanted to drop
yeah,
a
the
queens.
next day.
You probably
day,
broke her
she came with, like,
jaw.
I think I did, to be honest, but she just came to school the next day with a brace around her neck, and she walked in and saw me. We
And
were
then
like
walked
4
away.
feet away from each other. She like went into a defensive stance. Like she had her right foot behind her and her left foot braced. She had her hands
Oh,
up like she
no.
was about to fight a bear. And I was like,
I'm just
I
like,
was
oh,
like,
you want to
bring
go?
it.
You want to go again?
I was still angry as all hell.
Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
I was angry as hell. And I just balled my fists up and just started slowly walking towards her. And she was like backing
Dun,
up,
dun,
like, hey,
Dun,
hey,
dun,
hey,
dun,
chill,
dun,
chill,
dun,
chill,
dun,
chill.
dun, dun, dun,
Please.
dun, dun.
And I was like, I was like that weird kid that was like,
Did we both
you
just
may have
spin out
cheated
there?
on me, but I
Mhm.
still love you.
Uh,
Anyway, so yeah. Anyways, Dexter, he came in from like the bathroom or something. He was like, babe. And I was like, what do you want, bitch? And he was like, I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
And I was like,
dun,
okay, okay. I knew exactly which locker and backpack was his. And I took his books out of his
I don't want to
locker.
talk about it, Smatt. I don't want to talk about it.
I-
I
This was
don't.
during the winter of all things.
Did
So
you
this
take
was
his
just during
jacket
the
as
I did
winter
an
well?
of all things.
oopsie.
Oh no, I took his backpack and all of his books out of his locker. Went outside when the teacher wasn't there because she was in the teacher's lounge getting her morning coffee like 4 doors down the hallway. Went outside and just chucked his stuff into like 6 feet of snow where the snowblower had just plowed.
Oh, please tell me
Like-
you buried it.
Oh no, it was the giant mountain of freshly piled snow from the snowblower, and I just chucked it in. It sank, and he was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "What the hell's wrong with you? You cannot just cheat on me.
You can't.
That's not cool."
Yeah,
you
you can't
can't-
cheat
you
on
can't do
someone and
that.
then not expect backlash.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't do that.
yeah.
By the
His
way,
brother and his mom both got angry at him too. So the 3 of them had to come over, and they apologized to me, and I was still mad. My parents were like, "Wait a minute, what does he apologize for?" And I was like, "He killed my Minecraft wolf. He's fine." And they're like, "You're coming over here to apologize for that?" And his parents were like, "Yes,"
Yes,
because they knew
that's the
it was
reason.
up. They knew it was up. They were like, "Yes, we're apologizing for killing your Minecraft wolves, and can we have an apology back for you just putting him through the hospital?" No. He's like,
that's fair.
"No."
That's fair. I mean-
Because what I found out was the whole time I was nailing him with dodgeballs, I cracked one of his ribs.
Oh my
damn.
god!
Like I said,
You should
I
have done
was-
more
I had,
damage
like,
if
a
you could have done that.
Like I said, I had like a 6 mile an hour like baseball throw, and I was like I was like within 3 feet of range, and I was giving each ball my power. I was like, bam!
Please tell me you got an A in that class, by the way. Please tell me you got an A in
Oh,
that
I
class.
did. Oh, I did. Like I said, that went on for like
I ain't fighting
solid
this girl over her
25
grades.
minutes. Oh
Yeah, I ain't failing this chick.
Oh, you wanted to talk about my
Oh.
grades? Why am I failing? Teacher grabs a dodgeball.
Yeah.
Did I say
definitely
D? I
solid.
meant
You get
C.
an A! You get an A!
Hey. You got an A. Leave me alone.
Go away! Put the dodgeball down!
Hey, Teach, do you see that ball over there? You know, the one with the metal core? How much force do you think I'd have to put behind it in order to replace your head with it? Boom! Just nail someone dead on in the head that the dodgeball becomes permanently part of their face.
Ever
That'd be
heard of the
fucking
tale
fun.
of Sleepy Hollow?
Yes.
Yeah, imagine that, but with a dodgeball.
Grim?
Yeah. Grim.
Sorry, I'm just
Just
kind
Fuck
of.
off!
I'm just kind of.
Just once
So this
a
is,
year.
if anything, this story has proven to me that dodgeball is a blood sport.
It really is.
Grim,
Dodgeball
fuck
for
off.
me is a blood sport.
Dodgeball is a blood sport.
Dodgeball
And
with
thank-
salty is a blood sport.
I am so thankful I've never played dodgeball with you right now.
I could just imagine
yeah.
like friggin' Seven Nations Army is playing in the background where you're just pelting these two poor children.
I
with
wouldn't call them
dodgeballs.
poor. I
Like
wouldn't
I
call
said,
them
this-
poor.
Yeah, I
This
wouldn't call
was
them
a
poor,
very
but
small middle school, so there was only 13 kids in my class for like kindergarten through 8th grade.
How
we
many
had
of them
some
had?
come and
How many
go
of
and
them were
stuff.
the popular kids just watching you pelt them?
Most
All
of
of
them were
them?
the popular athletic kids. That was like 90% of my class. Like I said, they were like, we want no part of this, and they were just rolling me
blame 'em?
dodgeballs from across the gym.
Do you blame
yeah,
them
that
for
was
not
really
wanting
our-
part of that?
But yeah,
I
was
don't
like,
blame
where
them.
are all these
I don't
dodgeballs
blame them.
coming
That's
from?
freaking terrifying.
It really is.
And I just stood up and looked around at everybody, and they were like, whoa, I see you have a ball on your hands. Please don't.
I can.
Please don't.
Put the
We
ball
didn't do
down and
anything.
then we'll
We're
talk.
supplying you with ammo. We're
Oh,
supplying you
I
Just
with
just
ammo.
messed
Please.
up.
Just calm down. We're friends here.
We friendo, not enemy. I don't want that
But yeah,
jazz.
for the rest of the year, after that just little display of my strength to them, and that I was like going full force and everything. I was not backing down.
Well, now I know
But
not
yeah,
to mess with
after
people who
that-
play volleyball.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
sound
But-
proud of that.
Did that just land on you?
No.
Yeah, if I ever play Minecraft with you guys and you slay my wolves, you know what's happening.
If I slay your
now.
wolf, you can't really do anything about it. It's what I do, and I also have god tier armor. Trust me, Ginge knows.
Who's to say you have?
Yes.
Dude, who's
Someone,
to say
one
you're
of them
not
has god
protected in real
armor,
life?
the other one has devil armor.
My devil armor's stronger than the god armor, and that's without.
really
just
is.
choked that
that's
race.
without gapples. Yes, I did. I can't do
You
anything though when I get
choked
thrown
that
off the.
race.
I can't do. Why would
But-
you finish the
yeah.
game? I'm nowhere near the end, dude. Like,
All right,
Yeah.
so
dude. I'm
That
not gonna
moral of the
finish.
story here: Minecraft
rest of the
dogs
year.
lead to a freaking breakup and war.
in genocide, yes. Anyways, for the rest of the year, everybody just like kept their distance from me, and they were like, "Hey, Shannon, you look nice," or "Hey, Salty, you look really nice today." And I was like, "Thank you."
Just like the shakiness in their voice.
Yeah, it was like that for
You
the
look
rest
good.
of the year. It was like that for the rest of the year, and I encountered some of them freshman year, and a couple of the boys were like, "Nah, she ain't shit."
She
I can
ain't
take
gonna
her.
kill you.
She was
You're like,
"She
I'm
ain't
gonna make your
shit.
face
I
look
can
like your
take
ass,
her."
and your ass look like your face.
I was like, I'm about to make you have 2 left feet. Okay?
You should have broken their feet.
So, I could have.
You could have. You didn't.
Oh, kudos, I did, yeah. Couple of the boys tried to fight me in the hallway my freshman year, like the first time that they saw me. They were like, "Hey,
Grim, you
Shannon,"
have no
and
chance at
threw
winning
Duke punches.
the
No
playlist.
kidding.
I was like, don't you mess. But yeah, you can imagine that gym class for the rest of 8th grade year. Every time the teacher would say dodgeball, and you could see the class like, I'm on Shannon's team.
I'm on Shannon's team. I'm not dealing with this.
They were like,
I
I
was
don't
there.
wanna die.
But
I
yeah,
was there for that. I don't want to witness another murder. Thank you very much.
yeah. But yeah, for the rest of the time, like, the teacher was like, all right, you two, eeny, meeny, money, you and you, your team captains, go ahead and pick your team. Shannon! Fuck you, I wanted her! It's like,
I feel like no matter what, you're kind of screwed with you on the team. Penalty,
Yeah.
penalty, penalty. You
If
can't
I
injure the
defend-
players.
Why are you putting the kid in the armbar?
What,
Right,
did you
the
fill
better
that
question
ball
is
with
why
metal?
Yeah.
Where did she get a Morning Star from?
Where did she get a Morning Star and why is it just a ball?
Hey, F off. F off.
All right, you guys ready for my revenge story? Because it takes over several years, but it happened.
I mean, well, if yours is that good, do you mind if I do mine first? Because mine's just
we
mine's
got
just,
we got stuck.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
so mine.
I'll save the best for last.
So this is gonna
Oh,
kind of core. I'm not gonna say much about this, but I will say that this is playing tag in the field of why I got getting suspended, and this is no. This is after the
Bye.
suspension and everything. People. Let's just say people were afraid of me for a while. So anyway, one day
Oh.
we're doing this luck out thing. Always a good start. Yeah, no, we're doing this lockout thing. Me and my class are in gym. We're like sweeping some ball around with a hockey sticks. They call a bunch of people down
Mhm.
for the lockout stuff, and I talk to myself saying, "What is this even for?" And then all of a sudden, I hear this kid who I have done literally nothing to in my life start going off about, "Oh, it's to keep people like you out." So me being me. Oh, you have no idea how hard I wanted to deck him with a hockey stick. I would have gotten. I'm pretty sure I would have
I
gotten
would've.
expelled. I'm pretty sure I would have gotten expelled for it though, because I'm pretty sure if I hit him once, I would not stop there.
I feel that on like a complete level.
I do not have a good track record.
You waited there for me.
I got stuck. What do you mean? Anyway, that's my story. Yeah, almost assaulted a kid. Again. Yeah, no, I just absolutely hate that person though. So anyway, moving on.
Okay, so my turn.
Do you have a story?
We're talking about high school revenge stories, right?
Revenge stories, yes.
Yep.
All right, so get this.
Mine's not even revenge.
It's sophomore year of high school. We'll call this chick Sarah.
Is this that one chick that tried to call pregnant on you?
No. This chick, I've been dating her for about 6 months. I was like, all right, we're gonna go to Coronation together.
Wow. Oh wait, is
We
this?
go to the dance.
No, probably not.
Yes, you know the story. You know
I
the
do?
story.
Are you sure about that?
She tells me she's gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right, so I'm waiting at our table for like
Wait, quick question.
10
Is this
minutes
is
waiting
this
for
the
her.
chick that has the name that starts with the C?
No,
Okay.
her name starts with a J, but we're
J.
gonna keep calling her Sarah.
J.
I'm waiting for her to come back, and I
don't
look
think
over the railing and I see her making out with some other dude.
again.
So she comes back and she goes, "Sorry, I was in there for a while. I was fixing my makeup." I was like, "All right, cool." I looked at her and was like, "I'm not feeling too good. I'm gonna head out." She's like, "All right." Well, the next day, I get to school. And I start making out with her best friend in a place at the high school called Makeout Corner. And from then on, I'm just making out with this chick. And then I break up with her. And then I start actually like doing shit with this chick. Her best friend.
Side.
She finds out and she goes, "You were doing shit with my best friend?" I was like, "I was cheating on you with your best friend practically the whole time." She goes, "You were what?" I was like, "Yes, because I saw you, Coronation, making out with some dude." And she goes, "You saw that?" I was like, "Yeah, why do you think I left?" I didn't. It's not because I wasn't feeling good. I left because I was hurt.
Aw.
She goes, but you started making out with my best friend. I just started making out with some dude. I'm like, you can't get off scot-free on this.
Yeah, no.
She goes, this is the worst
Cheating
thing
is
that a
cheating.
dude has ever done to me.
Yeah.
I looked at her and was like, well, if you want to keep arguing about this, we can keep arguing about it tomorrow. But right now, school's over. I'm going to go fuck your best friend. And I walked away. I walked away. And I just walked away, got in her best friend's car, and we drove away.
Damn.
You've never told me that story.
Damn.
You've never told me that story.
I thought I would.
Damn.
We've known each other for 4 years, man.
Oh wow, another race I'm gonna lose. Whoopee.
All right, you guys ready for mine?
We'll end on your story, by the way, because we're at an hour and a
All
half
right.
right now.
So
Oh damn.
this is why I believe karma is real. So sophomore me just got done with my best friend making out or having sex with my ex-girlfriend, right? So, I'm pretty down in the dumps, and another friend of mine invited me to go to the local park that we used to go to. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. I have nothing to do. I meet this girl, and I thought she was like amazing. She was nice. She was kind. She was gothy. That was my type.
Who doesn't like a goth girl?
Me too.
Who doesn't
me too.
like who doesn't like a goth girl?
If
So
she can crush a monster can between her thighs, I'm more than happy for it.
No, I think the word you're looking for is watermelon.
yes, my skull
Yes.
preferably.
I
Anyways,
just gave you a 10-second head start. You better make it count.
Don't worry,
Anyways.
I'll crash.
Couple weeks go by, I think nothing of it. I thought she was just a really cool girl. Well, I ended up going to a party because one of the quote-unquote Mormon people I hung out with was having a party, so we went to go. Me and my brother went, and she was there.
Whoa.
Mormons.
Mormons throw parties.
I said quote-unquote Mormon.
Oh, he was
Oh,
throwing a
okay.
high school party and calling it under the pretense
Yeah.
of Mormon, initially.
So I lied to my uncle about this. So I went over there, and she was there, and she was like crying in the back room, and I was like, I'm gonna go see what's going on with her. So we get to talking. She's playing a little bit of video games. She's talking about how her boyfriend just broke up with her and went to DT. And I was like, well, just pretend. Like she was playing some car game. And I was like, well, pretend the guy driving the car is him and crash it over and over again. So she does that. We start hanging
Bye,
out. I got her
Grim.
number.
Burn in hell.
I got her number, and we started talking. And like 2 months later, we started dating. And for the first part of this, like dating, it was by
Amazing
far
or
one of the
horrible?
best. It was honestly one of the best relationships I could have ever asked for.
So
we
anyone
just
else get the
hang
feeling
out.
that was set up then?
It'll come to that. Just
Oh.
hear me out. So one day me and her are spending a day at the park, and I noticed she was Snapchatting somebody. So I looked over, and she's like, "I miss you too, baby." And I was like, "Okay." I didn't want to call her out on it because I'm very I was a very trustworthy person, so I thought
Trusting.
nothing of it.
Trusting, not
then-
trustworthy.
Yeah, but like something kept on like bothering me, and I was like, "Hey, just out of curiosity, remember that night we were at that party? What was your boyfriend's name?" She's like, "Oh, his name was Wyatt." Yeah, I'm just using a fake name here, Wyatt.
Fake.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." So this is a little stalkerish of me.
Mm.
But I looked him up on Facebook, and I saw that exact picture, the exact "I miss you, baby," on his front page of his Facebook. So now I'm thinking, okay, what the fuck? So I talked to her about it, and like she's all like, "You don't trust me?" I'm like, "Of course not. Like, your picture's on his profile. What the hell's that matter?" She's like, "Oh, that's an old picture." I'm like, "I saw you take the picture yesterday. Like, what the hell?" So finally, we get in that fight, and she breaks up with me. I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever. It's fine." I get a text from Wyatt saying, "If you ever disrespect my girl like that, I swear to God, I'll beat you up." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're in DT, whatever. Go piss off." Anyways, couple months go by, and me being the dumbass I was, I started talking to her as a friend again. then that turned into a relationship.
You're not smart.
No, just hear me out. She said she broke up with him, which I trusted.
Again.
And then a month later, guess who comes out of DT and wants to beat my ass because I'm dating his girlfriend. So
Damn,
that ended on December.
This year or
then-
last year?
Then my dumbass again went back to her.
Oh my
3 times. I went to this girl, and 3 times she cheated on me with the same guy.
god.
So finally, I said,
Dude.
"Fuck it, I had enough. Like, I am done with
Is this the
relationships.
girl I
This
think
is
it is?
over."
Oh my god.
I'll text you about it later. And I was like, okay, well, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. So, a year and a half goes by. I heard they had a kid together. And I was like, whatever.
Oh my god.
I know. I
was like,
I know who this is.
yes. And, I'm living with my best friend at the time. And I'm like, you know what? I really want to make my peace with her and just tell her off one last time. He's like, dude, if it feels right, do it. So I text her, and then Wyatt goes after me. She goes after me. Her parents go after me. And, I felt like the whole world was against me here. And I was just like, all right. I get cheated on 3 times, and I'm the bad guy here. All right, fine. I'll leave it be. Couple months go by. Wyatt texts me.
Oh my god.
He's all like, hey. He's like, hey, I'm heading into this small town that I used to live in. And I want you to come talk to me a little bit. And my first reaction was, holy shit, it's a trap. So I did my best because living with my roommate taught me a lot about street smarts. So I carried a pocket knife with me. So I had my pocket knife ready, and I was like, okay, if we get into a fight, I'm just gonna tell him to back off, and if he doesn't, shit's gonna happen. I meet him at the bus station, and he was a big dude. But we started talking, we were talking about our life, and I was like, hey man, I just wanted to apologize for everything I said. I was angry. We were confused. We were both getting used by the same girl. He's like, yeah, I know. And I wanted to apologize for that too. And I'm like, oh shit, really?
That should have killed you too. How did that not kill you?
I have armor.
Anyways, so we start walking, and I
Good
see
luck
Sophie
paying for my
again.
car.
I see
20
Sophie
grand
again.
isn't
She's
nothing.
super.
Anyway, what?
Well, I see this girl again. I see my ex again, and she is super surprised that I'm walking with her boyfriend. So we start talking, and she's old enough to buy cigarettes, and back then that's when I used to smoke. And he bought me a carton of cigarettes. We called it good. We squashed our beef, and it was good.
For 5 minutes.
The night of my here's the part of the story I tend to leave out. This is where this is where the world gave me the best revenge ever. All right. So by now, me and Wyatt are good friends. We're great friends. And my birthday comes
How?
around. We're smoking pot. Because we squashed our beef. Towards when we were talking at the bus, we squashed our beef. Everything was good. Anyways, my birthday comes around. We're all smoking pot. Everything. I go to bed pretty early because I had to work in the. I wake up. Wyatt's gone. My roommate's gone to work. His girlfriend's in bed. And I wake up to a text. And it's Wyatt. And he said, yo, I'm not going to lie. But last night, I really wanted to just jerk you off. And I was like, you have a kid with my ex. That's not good.
Wait. He touched you? He touched...
No, he didn't touch me. No. I would have been awake for that, and I probably would have pummeled him. But I was like, no, you're dating my ex. Why are you attracted to me? So I confront him about it, and he lays down the details, like saying, oh, Sophie doesn't do this for me. Sophie doesn't do that for me. You smoke me out. You do this. I think you're a great guy, and I honestly want a relationship with you. So
That'd be understandable.
my ex's ex wants to sleep with me.
Oh,
That is
my God.
the greatest revenge I could ever hope for. And I was like,
That's a fact.
too
that's a
bad.
fact.
Too bad I don't find you attractive.
Oh
So,
my
I kept
God.
leading him on, and I kept leading him on. And keep in mind, these guys have a kid together. I managed to break them up.
You're a monster. But at the same time, ooh, it's so deserved.
And he still never slept with me. And he still never slept with me.
Woo!
I gotta ask,
So,
what sane man has a kid and then I'm just. What is the thought process there, dude? Like, oh my god.
Dude, he was secretly gay from the beginning, and he wanted to tap me, man. Like,
So he was just
You're
curious.
gonna have it-
He was curious,
He
is what
was-
you're
That's
saying.
some legend.
So, moral of the story: I made a single mother,
Damn.
Oh my god.
and me and her still kind of talk. Like me and this girl
Damn.
still kind of talk about her kid and all that.
Does she
And
know?
yeah,
Does she know what you did to?
no. It was a combination of me and him. He was a very abusive person. Like
Oh.
he would throw lighters at her and stuff like that.
That's not cool.
That's
Just like
interesting.
yeah, stupid petty stuff like that. But yeah, moral of the story: I kind of ruined my ex-girlfriend's relationship after she ruined 3 of mine with her,
She
with the same
deserved it.
dude.
She deserved
Yeah,
it, though.
Honestly, that is the greatest revenge I could have ever asked for. Like, a part of me feels bad because I'm a very loving person. I don't tend to get into many conflicts, but that
That's understandable.
felt great.
Obviously, it would.
God, who would
So yeah,
feel great?
like, you know that song by Ice Cube, "Today Was a Good Day"?
Yeah.
That would be going through my mind at that moment.
Today was a great day.
Didn't even have to use my AK. Today was a good day.
So anyway, that is where we'll leave the podcast off. Everybody say goodbye.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in and listening to us ramble on and on. I know it's a 2-hour podcast. We tend to make these longer for you guys to enjoy. I want to thank you to anyone listening. I want to say congratulations for our first podcast.
I just
Stop
upgraded
laughing or
that.
I'll punch you.
He's laughing because he blew up my brand new upgraded car.
Oh, no.
How much was
Well,
that?
anyways,
Matt? How much was it?
doing my closing here.
I don't know. Maybe you should have done it to me.
Tune
I'd do it
in
to
next
you
week
'cause
where
you
we
were
talk
doing it to
about.
me.
I think next week we're talking about serial killers, aren't we?
Yeah, we can
Next
talk about
week we're
What
talking
games
about
are we
serial
doing
killers
this on?
and most likely a bunch of other topics.
Okay.
Yeah, the serial,
okay.
the
Sounds
serial
great,
killers
sounds
will be
great.
like an added bonus, essentially.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I want
Tune
to
in next week
again
to see
thank.
how dark humor we can get.
Anyways, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, listening to us, and if you like it, please subscribe. We're gonna start doing this weekly.
Every
I've
Wednesday.
been
That's because
Voxen.
it'll take me a week to
we have-
edit this.
It's gonna take him a week to edit this.
Yeah.
My name's Voxen. We have Grim,
I'm Quaker.
Quakers, and Salty. I hope you guys enjoy this, and peace out.